Hello, lovely YouTube family. Who doesn't dream from time to time about how it would feel flying on a jet on a daily basis and living in a big mansion counting money all day? I mean, you probably did, right? Anyway, for more than 2,000 people, this dream has actually come true, and a handful of them are self-made billionaires who started from humble beginnings. In the last couple of years, even in the teeth of jittery markets, many of the world's richest people have seen their wealth surge to new heights even in this whole COVID-19 pandemic. In this video, we're gonna take a look at the top 10 billionaires on the planet who worked hard to get there. Curious about who's on the list? Well, sit back, relax, and enjoy the whole video and see who makes number 1. Alright, let's start with the countdown. Number 10. Yan Koum, CEO and co-founder of WhatsApp with a net fortune of $10 billion. Yan Koum lived off food stamps and public assistance before selling his company to Facebook for over $19 billion. At 16, Koum and his mother immigrated to Mountain View, California from Ukraine, a result of the country's troubling political and anti-Semitic environment. They lived in a small 2-bedroom apartment, not far from what is now the WhatsApp headquarters. In 2009, he and co-founder Brian Acton launched the real-time messaging app with very little investment, with the goal of connecting people around the world. It mainly replaced text messages. WhatsApp didn't take off right away, even though it was accepted into Apple's App Store. With more than 600 million users worldwide, Yan Koum eventually agreed to sell it to Facebook, and that deal made him an immediate billionaire. Number 9. Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba with a net fortune of $50 billion. Jack Ma was born in Hangzhou, China, and grew up in poverty. He couldn't get a job and was rejected by 30 companies, even from the local KFC. He failed his college entrance exams twice before finally graduating and starting his career as an English teacher. He was also rejected by Harvard University, 10 times. Later in 1995, he was able to visit the US for the first time, and this is where he was introduced to the internet. Realizing that there was little Chinese content online, he launched China Pages, a directory that can be considered the first Chinese web business. It quickly failed, but he didn't let that stop him. And in 1999, he founded Alibaba with his friends. Today, the online company sells twice as much merchandise as Amazon, and Jack Ma has a net worth of over $50 billion. Number 8. Larry Ellison, Chief Technology Officer and founder of Oracle, with a net worth of $74 billion and an initial capital of $1,200 estimated. In 1977, Larry Ellison co-founded a database software company called Oracle. He stepped down as CEO in 2014, but is still CTO and chairman of the board. At age 22, Ellison dropped out of the University of Chicago after a single semester and moved to California, where he was hired by an electronics company. In 1977, with $1,200 of his own money, he launched a small company with 2 partners. They obtained a contract to build a database management system for the CIA, which they named Oracle, and the rest is history. Number 7. Richard Branson, estimated fortune $5 billion. Company, Virgin Group. Initial capital, $785 estimated. Branson owns more than 200 companies within the Virgin Group. It's a process that began in 1967 when he first created a magazine brand called Student. He was another of the great entrepreneurs who abandoned his studies to start his entrepreneurial path. Although the magazine did not give the results he expected, his experience led him to think of another way of doing business. By then, he created a music store with fairly competitive prices, which later became Virgin Records. By 1983, the Branson empire was made up of 50 companies ranging from the film industry to air conditioning cleaning, and he generated over $17 million in revenue. However, money is not what motivates this entrepreneur. His main challenge is to try to do something better than others, a challenge that led him years later to form Virgin Atlantic and Virgin Galactic, among his other large companies. Number 6. Elon Musk. Estimated fortune, $60 billion. Companies are Tesla Motors, SpaceX, SolarCity, Hyperloop, and PayPal. Initial capital. He was actually in debt when he started. When we think of entrepreneurs who went from zero to billionaire, we have to take into account the revolutionary companies that were born. Some will say that it's very easy when you have the money to start, but Musk had nothing when he arrived in the United States. Migrating from his country of origin, South Africa, to Canada, and then the United States, he was able to beat the odds and had student loan debt hanging over his head, just like a lot of people today. Zip2 was his first company, and to create it, he rented a small office in which he also lived in, since he had no money to pay for a place to sleep in. This company was Elon's vision of transforming the Yellow Pages to the internet. After 4 years of company success, Compaq bought Zip2, and Elon Musk received $22 million. Elon Musk is currently one of the most important entrepreneurs in the world. Today, we're all familiar with the juggernaut companies Tesla and SpaceX, both of which he owns. And these are clear examples that you can make something out of nothing, if you have drive and passion. Loving this video so far? It's time to hit like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon for more interesting videos. Also, watch this video till the end because it's worth hearing success stories of self-made billionaires. Who knows? You might be next.